Hello dears, and welcome back to the channel Benidorm by Ana, and it's time for the latest news update from Spain and Benidorm region. Today we have three different news that I really want to share with you guys. First of all, we'll be talking about the situation in Spain, which hotels have closed right now at the second half of November already, because there are way more that decided to close their doors, and in general what the atmosphere is like right now here in the region, so that you would know what to expect. The second news we'll be talking about today is that apart from pickpocketers and apart from thieves, there's been a new story that sadly has happened here in Benidorm, which basically shows us that you need to be really careful where you rent your properties from. And the last news will be about something that some of the subscribers, people that watch our channel basically regularly, I suppose, have said that Benidorm is still full of British people. And I'll show you here the official statistics of what newspapers, of what local media is actually thinking and telling in our newspapers about what is happening in Benidorm with tourism. And obviously we will top up with the latest weather forecast, and as a lot of you have asked me, I'm going to be adding the forecast for the next 14 days, not only for the next couple of days as we used to do before. So enjoy today's video, and don't forget to subscribe if you still did not do so. We really would love to reach 10,000 subscribers, because starting from then YouTube kind of shows and recommends your videos way more, which is just amazing, because way more people will be able to access the valuable information that we give here on the channel. Let's start with the first news about the situation in Spain and in Benidorm region. Obviously, all the biggest towns and cities that are not so dependent on tourism are really calm, really quiet. But those areas who are extremely busy in summer right now are kind of facing the reality. We knew this will happen. This happens every single year. This is like a loop like this that repeats itself every single year. And right now, after all the fiestas are over, before Christmas, it didn't start just yet. All the Christmas fair, you know, like this joy, colors. Here in Benidorm, there's nothing yet. However, all the biggest cities already have started Christmas fairs and Christmas lights. Here we don't have anything. They're just starting to install all these things. So here it's really calm and quiet right now, which is why a lot of the hotels have decided to shut their doors for when they wait, basically for better and busier times to come. For example, Servi Group hotels. You know, we filmed quite a lot of videos in Servi Group hotels. They have really good affordable options as well. And some of the hotels are quite popular amongst all of you guys. So they have closed a couple of the hotels. For example, Hotel Orange, that is situated in the British area, is closed up until 10th of March. I'm looking at the data so that I will tell you everything in a correct way. Castilla is up until 28th of April. It's unavailable. So basically for the beginning of summer season, they will be open back again. Unless there's going to be like a huge demand in Servi Group hotels, then they might open earlier, but usually that's not the case. Rialto and Torre Dorada will be also shut down up until the new summer season will start, which is going to be around Easter week. Magic Costa Blanca, they also have Magic Natura, will be closed for at least for now. I thought they will be opening for Christmas, but it's not going to be the case. So they are closed. Then they closed Robin Hood, which is a strange thing. Robin Hood Resort, which is located between Altea and Benidorm. They have closed. Then they have like event right now. And then they will be open back on Christmas holidays and Three Kings. After which, around day 7 or 8 of January, they will close back again. And then they will open only in spring season, basically for summer season to start. They have Via Benidorm closed. Obviously, Magic Phoenicia is undergoing a huge refurbishment right now as well, and they will be growing up in stars too. And Benidorm Celebrations, which is a party, stag, hen party, bridal showers, I don't know, any kind of celebrations, you know, that people who just love music and obsessed with music are looking for. So basically what they do is that this is a place where you celebrate non-stop. They put some DJs, they do pool parties, they do like a lot of different things. So that's like 24 hours true celebration. And then the Tropical Splash as well will also be closed. This is the place where you have like swimming pools and more attractions like water attractions and water slides for children, so that one will be closed too up until spring in 2023. Rock Gardens, which is in Rincon de Loix in Benidorm, we filmed it during a couple of videos when I've showed you some streets and budget options for staying in apart hotels and hotels in Rincon de Loix area, the upper side in the mountains. So I've showed you slightly, and it's surprising because Rock Gardens also has like a swimming pool. It's more oriented towards summer tourism, so I wonder why. Oh, there's a huge airplane right here. Let me show you if I can show it to you. Right there, near the palm tree, you can see it right there. That's surprising because you never see airplanes this close. Look at this. You never see them as close. I wonder why is it so close? That's really, really strange. Huh. I hope they are all right. So let's continue with the news. So Rock Gardens is surprisingly open. It will close in January, so I suppose they will also be offering some kind of fun things to do for Christmas, for Three Kings, and afterwards they will be shutting down up until spring season. So as you can see, slightly, slowly but surely, some more hotels are closing their doors. They thought winter will be amazing. However, it's way less than they were thinking of. The next news that I wanted to share with you all is about the news that I've been telling to you for quite a while. You know, I've always tell you all the truth that is happening here in the region, and if you need to be careful, where do you need to watch for pickpocketers, for thieves, you know, which areas are more secure, which ones are slightly less. This is all due to the local statistics that the National Institute of Statistics is giving us. So this is not like random data that we think, oh yeah, I think this is going to be like that, you know, when you put it everywhere on social media. But actually this is like official statistics that we have. This is official statistics that the police department here in Benidorm, the local police, are having. That's in their official documents, which basically means that this one can be wrong, right? So apart from all different types of streets that I would not recommend you to go during nighttime. During daytime, it's totally fine. And some of the streets are actually really, really beautiful, as the Yellow Brick Road, for example, the famous Yellow Brick Road in the British zone. I'm going to put you here the link to the video if you still did not see that video where I'm explaining what this street is looking like during daytime and why it's dangerous during nighttime, and what solutions should be done to prevent these robberies and thieves from making basically things they are making. And apart from that, there is a news that I did not expect on happening. I did not know these things are possible, but apparently they are. In our local newspapers, I'm gonna leave you some links here down below as well in the description box. They've notified around 2 days ago that there's been one real estate company in Benidorm that was renting properties, long-term or short-term properties towards international tourists, basically like people from abroad, foreigners, okay? And these were mostly like more expensive houses. These were villas, expensive apartments, you know, so basically for people who have quite a good economic situation, let's call it like this. Up until here, everything fine. However, in these rented places, suddenly there's wind coming. In these places, suddenly they started to announce that their things have been stolen. So slowly but surely, one, another in Benidorm, in Finisterre, in Villa Joyosa, they started to report the police officers and register basically that their things were stolen. And these were expensive things, expensive watches from Armani, from Guess, you know, from Dolce & Gabbana, I don't know, Balenciaga, like expensive brands, you get what I mean. And also a lot of money stolen. So police hasn't been investigating for months and months, which is why we did not know anything about it. And just right now, it comes to our ears and eyes. What happened basically is that this person from the real estate, we don't know which one it is. We could technically know about it if we would investigate. However, I prefer not to say like names while the investigation is still kind of open. So this real estate company, I can only say that it was run by a Russian manager, a lady, and it's supposed to be, as the police is stating, okay, not per my words, as the police is stating in the official reports, that she was giving the copies of keys and giving all the necessary information for the thieves that she also knew to enter these properties when people were not around or at night time. They knew what to look for more or less, and they knew where to go exactly. They knew the plan of the property as well, and they just stole everything because the entry was not forced. This was one of the main things that police was kind of suspicious about. So all the ones who were doing these robberies, they are in jail without the possibility to go out. And the lady and another friend of hers, let's call it like this, she is outside, she's free, however she cannot go anywhere while the investigation is going. So this is what's happening. You cannot, I'm quite in shock, you cannot even trust some realtors. I mean, obviously there are amazing real estate agencies in here, really, like there are a lot of amazing real estate agencies that take care of you, that are honest, truthful, you know, helpful agencies. However, every now and then you find a black sheep that just messes everything up. So basically this was what was happening. Obviously this was more oriented towards tourist and international markets because they have more possibilities to be renting expensive or expensive properties. They have more possibilities to get some more money. By the way, police found more than 30,000 euros, expensive watches, expensive jewelry, all different kinds of expensive goods and things in the property that she had. So obviously right now they'll need to pay for it. And the good thing is that apart from all the stress that these people who were renting had, right now they got back almost the vast majority of the things that they've been stolen off. So it's a good news. However, it's really, really bad that these type of agencies just do these things, you know, to people, knowing that the situation is really hard and are so dishonest. I really hope if someone is even thinking of doing this, they will see what happened to this one and their will to do something bad and dishonest will disappear in the air like poof. The last news that I wanted to share with you all about comes from some of our subscribers that are watching our channel below the videos that I were telling you about when Benidorm is getting quite empty, just a couple of people, you know, probably who don't know how Benidorm works in winter season. Just a couple of people were mentioning that, well, Benidorm is still full on British Street, you know, but that's actually not the case. I mean, Benidorm is really way more empty than it is right now. And actually, I'm going to let you know the official statistics that we have from the Benidorm town about the tourism in our area. And our local newspapers, how they actually call this season right now, the end of November, their official words, okay? These statistics and the local newspapers are actually saying alert in Benidorm for collapse of British tourism. This is basically what they say. Obviously, these are really, really big words, you know. I wouldn't say it's a total collapse because there's still a lot of people, there's still a lot of British coming to the area, like Irish in general, English-speaking tourists. So I would not say it's a total collapse. I get that some newspapers want to just bring some attention to it and say that, oh my God, Benidorm is empty, everything's going to close down, bars will lock down, you know. But it's not actually entirely true. The thing is that usually these weeks up until December fiestas, up until the Christmas and New Year, when we're going to have some peak of tourism once again, are really, really quiet. There are no specific celebrations in here. You know, the World's Boxing Championship also, that we have a lot of groups right now here from worldwide in Benidorm, staying in different hotels, will also go away. So it's just going to be really, really quiet in here. And it is what it is. It's a cycle of life here in Benidorm town. So basically what these newspapers and what locals are kind of more, they have more fear about, let's say it like this, are about the economy of our region, because a lot of hotels and bars and restaurants are kind of ending the temporary contracts that they still had in place, and are leaving some people without a job, basically without a necessary income, because there's not a lot of people and they have enough staff, more than enough staff right now to cater for it and to work inside of the hotels. Basically, the average occupancy that we have right now is around 75%, which is still quite good for the end of November. But the usual one in the last couple of years, even like last year and 2019, when we still did not have pandemics in here and restrictions, was around 84%. So it's way less than in 2019. Also, British tourists, you know that this year, this summer, it was epic because for the first time there were more British tourists, English-speaking tourists in general, okay, than national tourists were visiting our area. And right now, UK went up until 41%. So the majority are Spanish national tourists. 41% are from UK. Then it follows by Belgium, which is around 4%. Holland, like Netherlands, and Ireland. And Spain is the majority with 53%. So yes, everything is way quieter right now. Obviously, during weekend, people are coming for their holiday destinations here, their holiday apartments from Madrid, from North Spain, from central parts of Spain and interior. So on weekends, you'll see slightly more people. But right now, for example, is Monday. This is how our lovely village of Algier is looking like. If you don't know where it is, I have a video about our touristic village near Benidorm, where you can get with the bus number 10 for €1.60 per person each way. And you can just comfortably fast get in here, and you can see this just paradise, calm, quiet area with amazing views near Benidorm town. I'll leave you a link here down below as well. So this is basically the situation. Some calm and quiet weeks are waiting for us before new celebrations will be coming, before Christmas markets will be in place, different fairs, the ice skating rinks, a lot of Christmas lovely lights, and just the season of joy and happiness. And now let's talk about the weather forecast for the next upcoming days and also for the 2 following weeks. What is waiting for us here in Spain, and in particular in our Benidorm region. In a lot of parts of Spain, there is an orange alert due to winds with around 80 kilometers per hour, and it's going to be also here in Benidorm, which is why today you can already see that there's some slight wind coming down here, the Mediterranean area, and the polar air mass will also be coming to Spain, which is why temperatures are also decreasing, and it's slightly more chilly, let's say it like this, on the outside. In a lot of parts in Spain, there's going to be even snow, which especially in north parts, the mountain Sierra of Madrid as well. And here in the area, I know a lot of you are interested, we won't have any kind of snow. Obviously, here it never snows. However, we will have some clouds and some slight rain. In a lot of parts in Spain, not only here, as you can see on this first map. As for 14 days forecast, starting from today might rain just a tiny bit, but starting from today it should not be raining, probably up until 3rd, 4th of December. At least this is why the weather forecast is stating at this very moment. The temperatures will be more or less the same as we have right now. Today here it's going to be around 22 degrees, and it's going to be the same temperature, 20, 22, during the next 7 days. For the 14 days forecast, starting from the Saturday 26th, temperatures will be decreasing just a tiny bit up until 17/20. So this is when you already need to bring some kind of a jacket or something with you, because in the evenings and in the mornings it's quite chilly already. The rest of the areas in Alicante today is going to be 24, Barcelona 20, Granada 16, Malaga 23, Sevilla 22, Madrid 14, Murcia 24, Balearic Islands 21, Canary and its true paradise, it's 25 always in here, and Valencia 21. The water temperature is more or less the same, 21.5 degrees today. Thank you all for watching today's latest news update from Spain and Benidorm area. I wish you a lovely and positive beginning of a new week. And if you will be coming on holidays, I hope you'll be having an amazing time and enjoy. We'll see each other tomorrow in a new video here on the channel. Which one is going to be? It's a surprise. Bye.